with another installment of the My Gear series. We are checking out the DOD FX35 Octoplus, which I've owned for 25 years, 25 year range. This thing was the secret sauce to my tone back in the day. You're hearing it there. I got it already set up for my style. But we'll get back to that. So what we're going to do first is we're going to put everything at 12 o'clock. I'm running through my B52 AT112, which you can see right under there. We've got the Fibson with the Duncan 59s in it. Here's my clean tone, but we're going to actually switch over to an actual clean tone. You may hear some warbling going on, and honestly, I was thinking so many people watch these things on mobile devices, I don't even know how much you're going to actually hear of this demo, so I recommend headphones or computers with a subwoofer, whatever. So what we'll do is we have a low octave, a tone, and a direct level. Now, I don't know, maybe just because I've used this thing so much, but let's see, I'm going to just put down the octave. That's with the tone all the way down. I'm hearing next to no difference, folks. So I don't know if maybe my tone's on the fritz on this thing, or maybe if one of you are watching this and you already own the pedal, let me know if yours acts the same or not. Because if you just say, oh yeah, that's how mine sounds, alright, well, I'm not worried about it. But if you're like, oh yeah, I'm getting this wide tonal variety, well, then I'll take the time to put some contact cleaner to it and see if we can't get that working a little better. So I will say, this is not a great tracking pedal, but it was an always-on pedal for me, playing with One Day to Live. So, yeah, we will check that out down the road. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn down the direct, turn up the bass, which is not overly loud. Maybe it's because my amp doesn't want to deal with it. Let's turn up that a bit. Where is my clean volume? I don't know how much that's coming through. Now we're going to play a chord and hear how badly this thing tracks. You may be able to hear it jumping, trying to figure out which note to track. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to bring that back up, bring up some direct. More, a little less. It's almost sounding a bit like a baritone, because adding a bit of the dry signal just adds in, obviously, high, so it's almost like turning up the tone stack on a bass. So, that is, you know, there's not a whole lot to it, let's be honest. So what we're going to do is go back over to the dirty. Hearing it not track. So now we're going to dial in how I used to use it, which is the direct level a little past noons. Because I almost find that's like a boost cut, you know, the noon setting, like a lot of pedals. So I run it a little past noon just to give it a little extra something. The tone would be just fractionally, because I used it, because a lot of my pedals were a hair dark, so I would just bring that up a little bit to compensate. And then what we do is we drop the low octave to about 1030 position. So this would be my clean tone. So again, works basically like, you know, some amplifiers will have the resonance adjustment for low, you know, quite low end. And that's what I found. It was like dialing a little resonance. Just a little fuller sounding. And man, when I was playing with One Day Live, that, you know, I was rocking the neck pickup, drop tuning, much more gain. And that was kind of the secret to my tone. That was my special sauce. Always on. Love that thing. And then I later used it in another band. That was my lead boost. I just turned down the low octave and just used it as a clean boost. Worked great for that too. If you listen super close, you can still hear a very, very slight warble at times, but because it's blended down underneath, you really don't notice it. Let alone in a band mix, you would never notice it. So, yeah, that's it. That's the DOD Octoplus FX35. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. Of course, I always appreciate it when you folks do one of these to my videos. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're continuing on the journey with me, I hope you're enjoying the series. Check out the whole playlist if you haven't already. There's a ton of crap in there, and some good stuff too. A lot of this stuff, and amps, and guitars that you can't see because they're behind the camera. Check it out. There's a whole bunch of videos in there. I don't know about you, but it's a rainy, cool day here. Why not stay inside and watch some videos of that long-haired, freaky person that you're watching right now? Alright folks, have a great day. Be good to each other. Cheers.